We're zeroing in on question 3. It's all about a company that's trying to model its monthly savings after installing some new equipment. It's this perfect little real-world problem just hiding in plain sight. And this gets us thinking. I mean, can a simple math equation, just a bunch of symbols on a page, actually predict a company's financial peak? Can it tell them the exact moment their savings will hit their absolute maximum? Well, let's find out. Okay, here it is. This is the code we need to crack. S is the savings in dollars, and X is the number of months that go by. Every answer we need is locked inside this equation. We just have to figure out how to read it. You know, our first big clue isn't in the numbers themselves, but in the structure of the equation. This isn't some simple straight line where savings just climb up forever and ever. The formula itself tells us a way more interesting story. It actually tells us the shape of the company's savings over time. What we're looking at here is what's called a quadratic model. Anytime you see a variable that's squared, that x squared right there, you know you're not dealing with a straight line. You're dealing with a curve, a parabola. And these things are everywhere, modeling the arc of a thrown ball or even helping a business find its maximum profit. Now, out of that whole equation, I want you to zoom in on just this one little piece, the minus 2x squared term. It might not look like much, but this tiny part of the puzzle is the absolute key. It tells us everything we need to know about the big picture. And here's why it's so important. If that x squared were positive, you'd get a U-shaped curve, like a smile, that has a bottom point, a minimum. But ours is negative, and that flips the whole thing upside down into an N shape, like a hill. And a hill doesn't have a bottom, it has a peak, a maximum. This tells us the company's savings don't just grow forever. They're going to hit a high point and then, eventually, start to fall. So think about what this means. We've just completely reframed the problem. We're not just solving some abstract equation anymore. We are on a hunt for the very top of that N-shaped curve, the summit of that financial hill. Okay, so we know there's a peak out there somewhere, a maximum point, but how in the world do we find its exact location? For that, we need to bring in a special tool, something from calculus that can pinpoint that maximum with incredible precision. Let's think about it this way. What does it actually mean to be at the very peak of a hill? It's that one split second where you're not going up anymore, but you haven't started coming down yet either, right? It's the point of transition. So how do we find that exact moment mathematically? Well, we use a fantastic tool called the derivative. Now, don't let the fancy name scare you. All a derivative is, really, is a slope finder. It's a machine that takes in any curve and spits out a new formula that tells you the steepness, the slope of that curve at any single point you want. And here is the beautiful part. Imagine you are literally walking up that savings curve. As you get closer to the top, the path gets less steep, right? Then, for one single instant, right at the very peak, the ground is perfectly flat, the slope is 0, and that is our target. This gives us a crystal clear 3-step plan. First, we're going to find the derivative, our slope finder formula for our savings equation. Second, we're going to set that formula equal to 0 because we're looking for that flat spot. And third, we'll solve for x to find out exactly when that peak occurs. It's that simple. All right, theory's over. We have our plan. Now it's time to put it into action and unlock the solution. Let's do the math. Okay, step 1, find the derivative. Let's go term by term. The 200? It's a constant. Its slope is always flat. So it's 0. It just disappears. The 50x term, its slope is simply 50. And for the negative 2x squared term, a quick rule from calculus tells us its derivative is negative 4x. Put it all together, and our new slope finder is 50 minus 4x. Now for step 2, and this is the easy part. We take our brand new slope formula and we just set it equal to 0. Why? Because we're hunting for that one spot where the curve is perfectly flat. And finally, step 3. We just solve this little equation. Let's add 4x to both sides. That gives us 4x equals 50. Then we just divide by 4, and boom, x equals 12.5. We've got our first answer. That's it. 12.5 months. That's the exact moment in time when the company's savings from their new equipment stop increasing and hit their absolute peak. Part 1 of the puzzle is officially solved. But wait. The question also asked what the maximum savings would be, so we know when the peak happens. But how much money is it? To find out, we just take our answer,
12.5, and plug it right back into the original savings equation. So let's run the numbers. We get S equals 200 plus 50 times 12.5, which is 625. Then we subtract 2 times 12.5 squared, which comes out to 312.5.
And when you crunch all that together, you get our final answer. The company's peak monthly savings on electricity is $512.50. And just like that, both parts of the puzzle are solved. So we did it. We found the answers. But what's the really big idea here? Let's zoom out from this one specific problem and talk about the powerful universal principles we just used. Here's what we really unlocked today. First, just by looking at the sign of that x-squared term, you can instantly tell if you're dealing with a peak or a valley. Second, the derivative is your go-to tool for finding the slope or the rate of change of anything. And third, and this is the big one, setting that slope to 0 is the key to finding any maximum or minimum point, whether it's max savings, minimum cost, or peak performance. And that leaves us with one last thought to chew on. We've seen how this math works for a company's savings, but what else in the world has a peak? Think about it. A rocket's altitude, a company's profit, maybe even an athlete's performance over their career. The world is just full of these curves, and now you have the tools to find the top.